G'day, welcome back to another episode of Man on a Bike. Today I'm going to be fitting a new front tyre. This one absolutely knackered. It's got 3,000 kilometres on it. It's the original front tyre. I'll be replacing it with a Pirelli MT21 Rallycross. Hopefully I can get just as many Ks out of it. And probably even throw on that tail tidy I've been meaning to do. Let's get into it. You don't need a lot of grease, but can't be dry either. A little bit too much in there, but a little bit goes a long way. Now, one thing we shouldn't forget to do, this is where the speedo goes. Just put a little fresh bit of grease in there too. Same again, nothing too excessive. A little bit goes a long way. One more thing I forgot, wheel spacer. I forgot to give that a clean and a bit of fresh grease too. Just where it sits in against the bearing. Just something a little bit like that. I don't know what the torque setting is. Just German, good and tight. It wouldn't be a Man on a Bike video if I didn't do a balls up. Let's see if I can get that to focus. That is a directional arrow pointing that way. Put it on backwards. Should have checked that. However, if you look closely at these knobs, they're identical. So I'm going to run with it. I don't think it's going to have any effect whatsoever on the direction that the tyre is. Here's a side-by-side comparison. You can tell there's not much left on that. So that's the original stock tyre. I think it was a Dunlop gritty something or other. We've gone to the Pirelli MT21 Rallycross. Now that front tyre's done, time for the tail tidying. I'll do this while I'm cooking dinner. So now a few days later, tail tidy's on. Just got to remember to Loctite them. Got to do a bit of cutting and wiring. Cutting and soldering. So that is the original wiring harness plug for the tail light. I've just chopped that off the old tail light, and I'm going to solder that onto these just so that I don't have to muck around too much trying to take pins out and redo it. I'm just going to cut and solder using the original plug. I am no expert on soldering. If you want to learn, I'm not the person to teach you. The only thing you need is soldering iron, bit of solder, and I just filled up a little lid full of tinning fluid. What that does is helps the solder distribute over the copper wire. Like I said, I'm not very good at soldering, so I'm not the person to teach you. Yes, don't forget about putting your heat shrink on first. If you don't, you're gonna have a shit time. Swapped out my soldering iron for a larger one. Also to suit the size of the solder I have. So now we just gotta wait. Like I said, I'm not the person to really teach you how to solder, but these are my last two. I'll give you a quick rundown. I've dipped them in tinning fluid already, and I'm just going to twitch them together just enough so that they can hold there by themselves. Yep, soldering iron, a bit of solder. What I'm going to do, if you can see that, just going to just get a nice little puddle going. Come over here, put that puddle on, a little bit extra, done. Piece of piss. The hardest part's getting it in the right spot. And like I said, make sure you remember your, what did I say? Heat shrink. So I've got all of these on here ready to rock and roll. So 3 little ones, and I've also got one big one here to go over the whole lot. I'm still not sure if I'm going to use that one yet. I just need to go find a ciggy lighter or a heat gun. Yeah, best I can come up with, redhead matches. That's going to be about as good as it gets for finding a heat source to do these heat shrinks. Oof. I need one match per heat shrink. Yeah, definitely not ideal, so be careful. You can quite easily burn a hole in the wire or burn a hole in the plastic. If you do that, you're up shit creek without a paddle. Oh, that all looks pretty good. Very good. That's what happens when you don't clean up straight away. I was kicked over that bottle of tinning fluid. So there's the tail tidy all on. Much neater than it used to be. I'm just going to leave that here, because what I'm doing, I decided while I've got all of this apart, I'm going to get some LED indicators for down here. LED for the front. While it's all open like that, I don't want to pull it all apart again, so once the parts come in, we'll get the rest of it done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.